Alright, so terms of agreements, power of I, since itself. In this short little video, I'm going to be talking about the curse of money, right? Slash currency. Money is currency, right? And I just want to really renege, or really just, kind of go into more detail about what do I mean by money is a curse. In that when you have money, you're actually just burdened. Money is just a burden, realistically. It's a burden, and it's more of a hex than if it's a blessing. Then it's more of a hex than anything. But it has a dualness to it, where the bill, looking at, and I'm explaining like in more detail right now. If you look at the bill, like a dollar bill, $5 bill, $10 bill, $20 bill, $50 bill, $100 bill, right? These are the bills based upon the interval of exchange, or the size of the exchange for the amount of stuff or whatever, right? They have the what the poor people can get, only the dollars. You have what the minimum class can get, which is like only the $20, $20 or like $10. Then you have what the rich can get, which is the $50 to $100, right? So that's how money is set up, right? They set it up based upon, they made it like $1, $5 or whatever, because it's based upon economic class. Anyways, right? But even looking at the bill, right? You're either putting somebody in, that person is, you're either, when you pay a bill, exchange a bill, you're either paying a bill in a sense of you're receiving something, you're paying off a debt, or you're putting someone into debt by giving them a money. So by loaning money out. So it's either the loaner or the lender, right? If you're lending money, right? If you're lending money, right? That's you paying a bill. I'm paying you with a bill. Here's a bill. Here's the bill. You got to pay this bill off. Boom. Right? If I'm borrowing money, I'm getting a bill. Dollar bill you giving me. I'm borrowing $2,500. They're giving me a bill. You got to pay this back. Here's the bill. Pay this back. This is what I mean by money is naturally money is naturally debt, right? It's naturally debt, right? And that's why I called the name to this video the curse of money / currency. Money is currency.